We learned today from Angus Reed that 1 out of 5 Canadians earning between $50,000 and $100,000 a year, 1 in 5 believe that they will be affected by this Bloc Liberal increase in taxes. But if the Prime Minister wants to deny that, well, there's a very clear way to settle this. Will the Liberal government support an amendment to exclude everyone who possesses less than 1% of the wealth in Canada from the tax increase? Will the government do this, yes or no? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, everyone in this House knows very well that there are issues where I disagree with the leader of the Bloc Québécois. We've heard about that many, many times. But sometimes we do see eye to eye. And then we stand up against the Conservative Party because they are always supporting the wealthiest Canadians. They always want to protect the wealthiest people and do that instead of investing in housing, instead of helping seniors, instead of creating more childcare spaces. We know that we must stand up for the middle class and those who are working hard to join it.
Rich friends, people who make between $50,000 and $100,000 a year are too rich for him. I guess he wants to make them poor. He's succeeding at that. Yep. 1 in 5 Canadians told Angus Reed that they will be affected, including 1 in 5 of people making between $50,000 and $100,000 a year, Mr. Speaker. Another tax targeting the middle class by this promise-breaking Prime Minister. If those Canadians are wrong and they won't be affected, will the Prime Minister announce that he will amend his tax increase law to exclude anybody making less than $100,000 a year?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, our increase of the capital gains inclusion rate will affect people who make more than $250,000 in profits when they sell successful investments within a given year. We feel that those people can make a slight less amount of profits so that we can make sure we're investing in young people who can afford housing.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Socialist bafflegab. Not my words. Those are the words of Scott Bryson, the former Liberal president of the Treasury Board, the very person to whom the Prime Minister trusted all of his spending. Add to that Bill Morneau and John Manley, 2 former finance ministers who have now said they are against this tax increase, and David Dodge, a Liberal former governor of the Bank of Canada. Now that all these Liberals say that the Prime Minister is up to socialist bafflegab, will he reverse this job-killing tax on Canadians?
Mr. Speaker, it should actually be no surprise to Canadians to see the Conservatives, after pretending to care about workers, after pretending to care about vulnerable people, revert to type and stand against and ask for the wealthiest to pay a little bit more in taxes so we can invest even more in